Oh, maybe. It's fixed.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Oh, that's my shoe. Okay. Changing one setting caused my frames to tank and my bitrate to tank. Okay. That's weird. Well, we're here now. We're working. It's not lagging behind or anything. Okay, so I was trying to fix it where in games like Overwatch, I would, whip my camera around and the screen would become really pixely. I don't want that. So I was messing around with the settings, doing what the internet told me to do that would fix it, and it broke it. So I'm gonna have to look more into that. Okay, yeah, you went out now. Alright. Yes, I know you went out, baby. There you go. Good Lord, okay. Now we can actually tier list after 7 restarts. My poor fucking Discord. Okay. Fucking Man-Bat. Oh, wait, no, I was gonna write down... Oh my god, I'm so frazzled now. Plus... runes. Free runes. Pressed for... I can't, okay. We understand. We get it. We get it. Yeah. Alright, so this guy, fight free runes?
Free runes.
Oh my god.
Fucking clown.
Hang on, give me a second. Plus runes. Okay. Lock. Okay. Man-Bat. Fight and free runes. He's annoying just because he stuns you when he screams. But
does he? Oh, I know that.
Yeah, no. If you walk up to him and you don't dodge his scream, he stuns you. We're gonna need this guy a lot smaller because we have a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
I will... Well... We'll put him there. Okay. God. Technology. Alright. This guy, the Sword Hawk feet.
Avoid. Fuck that guy.
God! They just...
Well, also,
this is the one
you
that
can
throws
see
the
in that
barrels.
fucking image... Yeah, no, in that image, he's standing on a fucking explosive barrel.
Yeah, these throw the barrels at you. They're in Storm Guard?
Stormvale?
Stormvale.
Nope, that's...
that's Skyrim, I think. No, that's WoW. That's Stromguard. Anyways, yeah, I agree. Fucking avoid. These guys annoy me. I remember my first time playing through, and I'm like, oh, a bird, and oh, fuck, a barrel in my face.
I remember not knowing they threw barrels for so long because they kind of just didn't do it to me, and then one time and they just kind of launched them at me. I was, oh, I see.
Oh. Do you remember walking out that door and it's just a fuck ton of barrels around a single bird?
Yep.
Oh, this is one that I need to delete. Delete. I want these dogs gone.
Why he looking at us like that?
I got this one specifically. This is the dog from Farum Azula. But all the dogs in any Soulsborne game suck. All of them. No matter what level you are, they will beat your ass. And I think remove.
That is a fair take. That is a fair take.
Even though
I just don't like the way he's looking at me.
Even though, like, they bring a certain dynamic to the game to make it a bit more challenging and fun. I'll take it back. I won't remove. I will avoid. Did you say annoying or avoid on the bird?
I said avoid just because.
I meant to
Fuck
also
them
put
birds.
avoid. I just have brain die. Hang on.
Dyslexia, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, dog and bird. Are those really tiny? Can you even see what they look like on your screen? Or what they are?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, well.
You get the general idea.
This guy. What do you think?
What the fuck is that?
That's the dragonflies.
That's an enemy? I thought they just kind of vibed. I didn't think that was an enemy.
They absolutely attack you just out of nowhere. In any
Huh.
bodies of water, they just fly around. I think that they're pointless.
I don't think I ever got attacked by one. Yeah, well, no, I remember seeing the dragonflies, but I guess I just thought they were like passive enemies chilling in the swamps.
Just didn't. No, I absolutely get assaulted by them. I'm gonna make these a little bigger. Overlap, it doesn't matter. I need to grab my food real quick though, so give me just a second.
Mm-hmm. Wait, that'd be even funnier.
What's up?
Nothing to worry about.
Oh no. Okay, I got my food. I remember these because I was going in alphabetical order. We got 3 different kinds of these because there are 3 different kinds.
Oh boy.
And they do affect their rankings. Maybe. This bitch.
Oh. I see.
This one is probably the easiest out of all of them. Because you can dodge the wheels pretty easily. Which,
yeah, they move in a straight line. It's.
I find them annoying, but at the same time fun. So I think I would fight them for runes. What about you?
Yeah. There's 3 of these guys? I thought it was just this one and the
No, there's
the
3.
one.
There's 3. Oops, wrong one. This is the wheel. So I would fight for runes. And then there is the scythe one, which is...
What a good image.
which is much worse.
It's the fucking Eminem image where he's throwing the rat at you. Whoa, scythe be upon you.
Yeah. You would avoid that one. Cost benefit isn't worth for any of these. Well, that's fair. So this specific one though is in Raya Lucaria, and that one takes you to Volcanic Manor. So if you decide to go out of your way and lose, you get teleported. But this guy is a hard avoid for me.
I'd fight him.
You'd fight him?
Yeah, I don't remember them being that annoying.
I remember them swinging in circles and then pulling my ass.
Well, that sounds like a skill issue because that never happened to me.
Damn straight, I was a big sword user. Is that really fighting though? No, but I don't remember if it drops anything specific. Yeah, there was something happening, Hank. I changed one setting and it killed my entire stream. I would avoid, you would fight. Kanaka?
What's up?
You would fight?
I'll fight him. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in between.
That's fair.
And then the third one, which is both. Both the wheel and the scythe. Because I think this one is specifically in Redmane Castle.
I see.
Oh. I don't...
That's funny. I was gonna do IRL voice ban because I thought it'd be fucking funny.
Oh, I don't know if I can voice. I don't know if I can force that out. Hang on. Because I'm eating. Give me just a sec. I think I can force out the accent a little bit. Not full redneck, but I think I can start taking off endings of words. I forgot how to speak Southern. Anyways, what do you think, Kanaka?
That one, I don't remember. They kind of just do the same thing as the other ones, don't they?
This one will pull you in and then mow your ass down. If you think it's not worth rating, I will just delete it. Because there is only one of them.
That's a fight. It's basically the same thing as the other two. It's.
You think you would fight? You would fight it?
I'd fight it. I don't think I'd fight it.
I made this list like an hour ago. I personally think remove because its location doesn't make sense. Why is it in Redmane? Why is it there? I'm gonna put it in remove.
Why isn't it? Why isn't it in Redmane? Where else is it supposed to be?
With Rackard. Because that's where the rest of them are.
They're allowed to travel. They're allowed to go on vacation.
Do you remember that one in the DLC that was tweaking out in the mountains?
No.
What the fuck? Wait, Rassalem. Alright. Alabaster Lords. Do you remember them?
Fuck that. Yeah, fuck him. Remove him.
There's only like 3 of them.
There's like 3 of them, yeah.
I think they only serve lore purpose along with gravitational magic introduction. I don't know. I also think remove them. You can get that lore anywhere else. They're annoying. They beat our ass. You'd fight? You'd fight the Alabaster. Why? I know that this specific Alabaster Lord's on the coast, and he drops the gravity rock? Gravity means nothing to me, Alabaster Man. Alright, next. We have two of these.
Can't believe you got this image of my man Greg.
These are the farmable ones in...
Oh, I know who they are.
Yeah, in Moog's Land. Is it adopt a choice? Unfortunately, no. I go out of my way to fight these because they give a lot of runes.
Yeah, I slaughtered so many of them on that like one cliff ledge.
Yeah, I did as well. And yeah, they're not particularly on the fun scale, but I did go out of my way to get them. In the fun scale, I would honestly put them at just fight. Because of their cartwheel bullshit that they do. They just explode and then... Brrr. And then these two. These two? This one. The second one of these.
My man just got a big stick.
Yeah, but this was when we first got introduced to the cartwheel. To the cartwheel. Which, it was very annoying for me. No, fucking...
I don't think I remember them being annoying.
They were annoying.
They were just kind of there.
They were early on. But this was also during my phase of I need to fight every enemy and defeat it once. Very once? I know the oh my god. The Gen 2 Albinorics are goofy guys. Alright. Speaking of these ones.
Whoa, arrow be upon ye.
These are some good screenshots. These are all from the Elden Ring wiki.
POV, you're an NPC in Oblivion.
Okay. These guys.
He's on his knees too. What the fuck?
Yeah, she can't walk. The Albinurt's legs
Oh right, it's
work.
those ones. Yeah.
Yeah. This is ones that if there's a wolf nearby, she'll jump on it. Without the wolf, she's fine. Pretty easy to kill. I'd fight.
Yeah.
Take a bite of my burger. Give me a sec. Oh, it's kind of soggy.
Send them to the forever box.
The what?
The forever box. You not know what the forever box is?
No, I do. I just use my context clues. Okay. Oh, that's not it. I'd go out of my way. Not go out of my way, but I'd fight him. Just because they're stationary. Yeah, they're archers, but what are they gonna do? Turn around? Oops. Alright. Oh, you can barely see this guy. Do you remember the dumpling heads?
I think I know what I'm looking at.
They're in the volcanic manor, and they're in the dark with a little round dumpling on their head, and they crawl at you, and then they would bore you.
Ah.
They're the same guys that like hung up in the cages, but these guys had the dumplings on their heads.
Yeah.
I would avoid them, just because there's the chance that I fuck up and then I'm bored and die. Those guys are a hard avoid for me. Next is the shaman. The ancestral shaman. There's 3 of these, and the shaman specifically, it made no impact in my life whatsoever.
I was gonna say, those are the ones that just kind of sing at you, don't they?
Yeah. They occasionally, like, throw fire at you, but other than that,
Also, I am sorry, I do have to give you one of these.
Where are we? What are you doing? What the fuck? Mentioning Vor protocol. What the fuck? Okay, well. Anyways. How many of are you gonna send that to me every time I mention Vor?
Probably.
Okay, got it. It might be a bit. Because there's quite a bit of things that bore you in Elden Ring. Okay, this guy had no impact on my life.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of, I'd fight him. They were just there. These guys, they were also
those ones,
there.
Yeah.
I would also just beat the shit out of them. Sometimes they would beat the shit out of me. It was either or. It was an all-out bloodbath. Now, these guys.
Yeah, those motherfuckers. You walk in the area, you're catching 7 of their arrows off rip. Just
you can. They are pinpoint.
Their blue arrows will block out the moon underground. They do not give a fuck. You will become a pincushion.
It's so fucking funny. I only put these ones and not the spirit version ones because they're the same thing, basically. But either this or the spirit version ones, they would just get your ass. There's no way. And they were funny, but annoying. What do you think? Yeah, pincushion, annoying?
Annoying, yeah.
Annoying.
Because it was just the trees are speaking shaman because you would just walk in that area. You don't know where they are, but you are seeing arrows.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Is I should have put a funny tab on here because they are just really fucking funny. It's just peaceful and quiet, and out of nowhere you just hear, pew! And then you're shot with a giant fucking arrow. Yeah, exactly. I watched it happen to Nimmy recently. It was really fucking funny. Yeah, your new form is a spirit porcupine. Okay. I don't think we need to rank these, or this one. I'm just gonna delete it, but this is the Albinorg hopping on the wolf. We already talked about it. I'm gonna delete it. Oh my god.
Does that count? He's like a boss. Does that count?
No, he is not a boss. He's an enemy. He does not have a boss health bar. There's two of them.
He's basically the big boy. He's just dangling upside down.
No, he's actually in between phases. He is not Estelle. He is you remember the Fallen Star Beast or whatever, the rock bulls?
Yeah.
That's phase 1. This is phase 2, and Estelle is phase 3. So this guy is in between transforming. And there's 2 of them in the game. I did go kill him because it's fucking annoying. One of them is avoid because you can't reach him, and this guy is kill. Because you kind of have to be able to explore the area. So I went out of my way to fight him, not because he was fun, but because it was necessary. I just, yeah, fun is funny in disguise.
Yeah, I can see that.
What do you think about this guy?
See, I don't remember actually fighting him. I think I walked around him, so I can't really say.
Oh, then you probably missed some treasures in there.
No, I do remember getting past him, but I do just think I, like, ran past him. Like, I didn't, like, actually, like...
Oh, okay. You're like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, it's not
They had, like, 1 HP. They did not have a lot of HP, and their only attack was that big range attack. I would just say fight. You avoided. We can do between again.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember these guys?
Roughly?
They would be on rooftops.
Because they're one of the cage boys, yeah.
And they would just jump at you and then start flailing on the floor.
Yeah. I
avoided the shit out of these.
Yeah, I'd say avoid, but I don't think you have much of a chance when they kind of just leap at you from the top rope.
Yeah, I would avoid or die to them. Just because, God, they're flailing. I never knew when to go in. It was just awful. Always awful. Okay. The dual banished knights. They would jump at you and do wind attacks. And they just had a lot of HP. I don't think they served a purpose.
Well, they do have dual swords, so they are based.
This one is in Faramazul. You can see because of bones. And he was just kind of there. Why was he there?
To have 2 swords and be based.
Okay, but like... He's still annoying for me. They call it Dark Souls 2 because you have 2 swords. Oh, what about this one? Do you remember this one?
Yes.
This one was also annoying.
Would he charge at you?
Yeah. He would swing his pole arm in a circle and then charge at you. It took me forever to get past him my first time in Stormvale. I fell off that fucking cliff so many times.
I don't think he's that bad.
He's pretty bad. I would avoid. I did avoid. fuck? Okay. I don't even remember where this guy is.
Magic user automatically invalid. Send his ass to the remove tier.
To the remove tier. I don't remember where he's at. Like, he looks like he's in Caelid. He might be in front of that secret cave. I don't know. But he made no impact on my life whatsoever. I like how none of these are in the fun way. Okay. I actually
Beast man.
I didn't mind this guy. This is the first boss that I fought in my randomizer. It wasn't that bad. I was just trash. I think I kind of find them fun to fight because their moveset is pretty predictable. So the Beastman, first one in fun tier. Wait a second. What? Okay. Ooh, not fun tier. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. No, not fun.
Nope, these guys...
So I just realized, do they not have a head?
No.
But they have a hood up.
Yeah. I think that they're just like... there's a little face here like a celestial. I want to talk. These guys were so fucking annoying. They were... At first, they were bosses, scattered about. But then you went to try to go to the Halig tree. And they were no longer bosses scattered about. Which is why they're here.
Yep. They're the spy TF2 backstab tier that just grabs you, bends you over their knee, and shivs you.
Yeah. These guys are fucking annoying. I like them lore-wise, but anything other than that, no. Die. These guys made no impact in my life whatsoever except for me running by to go kill the Godskin Apostle. Do you even remember these guys?
Roughly. They're near the, like, Godskin Apostles, aren't they? Like in that, like, white dungeon?
Yeah, there's a couple of them scattered about. They're in regards with the giants. This one specifically is the one that I remember running by a lot. Killing my first Godskin Apostle. The Apostle kept whooping my ass, and this guy, I just gave up on fighting. He made no impact in my life, but I would avoid him.
That's fair.
I think this is just another one of those. Yeah, we don't need to reach two of them.
But this one has a mace.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one. There were so many that were just like, oh, it's this enemy, except it has a mace. It's like, yeah, it has a different attack pattern, but fuck you.
Get bludgeoned, idiot. Blob. It doesn't even move, does it?
Yes and no. It shimmies very slightly, but it also postulates, like, blood loss. I would avoid it because it took forever to kill if you did not have fire.
That's fair.
Anyone out pulsating? Okay. Oh, this one's a very specific guy. He is a blood-crazed knight. He was a knight for Godric's campaign. Could probably just delete him because he's just the same as a Godric knight, except that he has a blood sword. Yeah. So we don't need to rank one specific guy. But these motherfuckers!
The claw.
The Bloodhound Knights. Oh my god. They're so fucking annoying. Because they have their Bloodhound step to go whoop behind you.
Yep.
And I remember on my replay...
Teleports behind you.
Outside of Raya Lucaria, there's one on the wall by the merchant. Took me so long to go fucking kill him because I'm just trash. These guys are so fucking annoying. So, into the annoying tab they go. The claw. So this guy...
The Shadow Man.
This guy is a boss until you go into Shadow of the Erdtree, where he is out in the open world, which is why he's here. I have only the guys that have shown up in the open world, not bosses. If they had a boss health bar and are in the open world, they're here too. This is my boy Paul.
I see.
No, Hank, you know that in Dark Souls, the little bugs that crawl on the guy's head and he sees his son or whatever, that's what this is. You see that on his head? That is a bug on his head. These guys are very fascinating, and I don't know a lot about their lore. Because there's not a lot about their lore, but yeah. They got a bug on their head. They're annoying, but they had a really low health bar. So I would fight them for the runes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, oops. The Claymen.
Hope you brought a hammer, dumbass.
They were so fucking slow. But yeah, they took no damage. So
yeah,
I would,
annoying.
after a couple attempts, I would just run around them. They would become a hard avoid. What did you say?
Annoying.
Annoying? Alright. Another avoid annoying. Both. I should have done like a graph. A tier graph. That's what this always ends up turning to be.
Ah, yes, the throws a crescent moon at you. The enemy.
Okay. So I have both of these on here. Which is more annoying? Oh wait, hang on, I have that on the wrong side. There we go. The spear?
Choose your side.
So which one do you find more annoying?
The left one, because they actually have a projectile. Projectiles are bullshit.
I find the right one more annoying because he's on my fucking ass all the time. Either way, both of these are going in the annoying tab. They are a boss. They are a boss that is in my randomizer right now. Both the Clean Rot Knights go to hell. This guy. Crucible Knight with a tree.
I kind of remember him kicking my ass when I first got to like the capital.
Yeah, no, all of these kicked my ass. I remember sneaking up behind him. I'm like, I'm gonna get a nice backstab. Gets right here and he turns around, looks me dead in the eyes, and just got slamboed. All the Crucible Knights are bullshit, but I found them fun. They have a lot of health. They have quite a bit of movesets, but they were, in my opinion, fairly fun mini bosses. So I'm gonna put this guy, not that guy, this guy in the fun tab. Oops. Into the fun tab. And then the other Crucible Knight.
Fuck that one. The shield one sucks.
This one is in Stormvale. And yeah, this one is ass.
Yeah.
He has the stomping and then the shield. Remove. Get out of here. Remove your fucking shield. That's cheating. Okay, now this guy.
Spin to win.
This guy was the easiest one out of... No, second easiest.
Did he throw stuff at you? I don't remember. I kind of
Yeah.
just remember all of them spinning.
His little, the small circle he would throw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put under annoying tab. Just because when there's all three of them, well, by himself, he's not that bad. I would fight him by himself. They're actually pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got the other two on here as well. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. No, they're by themselves sometimes. The magic user, bullshit, hate, disgusting. The spear guy, I like his hippity hoppity. The hippity hoppity pattern. It's just annoying.
Hop and poke.
But it's easy to. Yeah, there's the triple K where you gotta fight all of them. There's also the Scarlet Rot versions of these. But we're just gonna do this. I think magic user needs to go to hell. Get out of here. He should not have learned magic.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Magic user invalid.
Mm-hmm. Hippity hoppity guy. He's gonna go in the fun tab because he was funny.
Very true. Very true.
That's what I'm using the fun tab for now. Yeah, the hopping's cute. I like it. But the crystal guys, they were really easy once you broke their crystal. They had no HP. It was all on the armor. Oh. Knight, sword, shield.
It's Sir Jonathan Knight.
He impacted my life in the early game, but after that, no. Zero issue. So I think early game he was annoying. Yeah, free runes once he got the hang of it. Annoying early game, but he's gonna go very tinily right here. The demi-humans, there we go. Just the little demi-humans. They fight, beat their ass, free runes.
Yeah.
A lot of the early game ones are free runes.
The enemy of all time.
Oh,
that one. Fuck that one.
Yeah, demi-human chief. I don't remember if this one had
probably annoying.
It
did at one point.
No,
is in one of the caves. You sure?
No. That's the next one. This one is specifically maybe not. No, he's in the Lakes of Liurnia. I don't know. There's a few of these out in the open world. No, I wanted to do enemies first. Bosses are next. I have to make that tier list next. Because there are really a lot of shitty enemies that I just want to rank. No, is that what I heard? I heard a little squeak. Hi, Speedy. Okay. Yeah, these guys really annoying. Very annoying. And then this one was the demi-human queen, which I fought her early on in my randomizer, and she's actually pretty annoying. She does moves that I didn't know she did.
Magic user invalid.
Magic user removed. She's easy, free runes, but magic invalid. Die. She made no impact in my life, positively or negatively. The women. These are the windmill.
Real shit.
The windmill women that were dancing and laughing. I like them. I didn't go out of my way to fight them, but I found them relatively easy and fun to fight. I like the area. The area was whimsical. They were all laughing, so I'm gonna put them under the fight tab. What are your thoughts?
Of the woman? Yeah, just fight.
Yeah, fight. Nothing else?
Yeah. She's got a club. whole ass fucking dragon.
This is the big fucking dragon.
Oh, that is the big fucking dragon, isn't it? That's the big one.
This is 100,000 runes, baby. I'm going out of my way to fight him.
Yeah.
Such an easy fight. Give me money.
A literal tiger. Or lion.
He's got a sword strapped to his arm. I would try to avoid these.
Yeah.
But then there was 2 of them, and I would try to avoid them harder, and then I couldn't, and I had to learn to fight them, and they became pretty fun to fight. But I did try to avoid them at first. But, oh my god, little bear. Should unplug my monitor again. Stop it! How are you so good at this? Can you not? Can you not? Thank you. Here, let me get that out of your bed. You wanna lay down on your bed, baby? Why you got the big eyes, huh? So what do you think? Fight? Annoying?
Avoid.
Avoid? Yeah, I did avoid them. Okay. This motherfucker. The magic motherfucker. The magic one was more annoying than the sword one. I think the magic should not have existed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why did they teach a statue magic?
Maybe he learned on his own. Maybe he spent years grinding at the academia.
Sword.
Lightning.
Wait, is there a third one? Oh yeah, there is. The sword one. The patterns.
Sword one's pretty easy.
Yeah, the patterns became easy when there was more than one. Not very fun. I feel about you. I hate wizards. We're gonna put fight because their patterns are easy to figure out. And this specific one, I needed out of the game. I hated the shadow dungeon. It was cool in concept, but to enact, no. Kill yourself. It was disgusting. The ballista enemies. Stormvale, castle guards, you walk through the gates, blasted, ballista. What do you think?
Yeah. Probably annoying just because they are ranged enemy on high ground.
Yeah. These go directly to annoying. And then your common archer. I would fight them. They're pretty easy.
Yeah. I gotta reload at some point.
Yeah, exactly. Put that guy right there. So we're running out of room. Flamethrower guy. Did you ever walk in front of him?
No, because I'm not stupid.
I was like, nah, he won't turn. He won't turn his thing and just get mowed down. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Big axe. In the early game, I feared these guys, and I would try to avoid them. But later on, I did fight them. So I'm going to put them in the fight. So many of these. I put this one in specifically because I did get torched. Did you ever get torched?
No, I don't think I ever got torched.
Like running up on him and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna swing my sword, and then he angles his torch in front of you and you just get burnt.
No, I don't think that happened.
No, that happened to me. A fucking avoid. Hard avoid. He's going.
That's annoying. You're putting him in.
Oh my god. Hard avoid. You can't even see him. Do you remember these guys?
No.
Yeah, they made no impact in my life whatsoever. I'd fight them just because there were a ton of them and they're just so easy. They were the guys right before a Mimic Tier fight.
Mm.
Tokonaka.
Remove.
That was a guy. Listen, I only had so many tiers to work with. I agree. The spider hands are some of the worst enemies in the game. Not the worst. The worst will come up, and I will have my rant on it. But the fingers, awful. The big fingers, especially. But not remove, really? Why not remove? Yeah, I guess they were like really easy to take care of and vulnerable if you had fire. They were like a 2-shot if you had fire. Oh, motherfucker, my randomizer, they're everywhere in the goddamn world. I suppose. Also, hi, Bomb. Thank you for the sip. I'll chug my, my smoothie. I'll finish it. I don't know, but sometimes you didn't know you were entering spider hand territory, like the mountaintops of the giants. Why were there spider hands there? You see one and go on alert. I guess? I think the next one is exactly what I'm thinking it is. Yeah, the big motherfucker. You didn't think they could get bigger, and then suddenly...
They got bigger.
Yeah, that is true. I do live for the why are you here? I can't wait for Night Rain. That's why I'm going Elden Ring month, baby. These guys were funny. I'm not gonna lie. Them getting bigger became so funny. So I'm putting them in the fun tab.
Man.
I know you're removed. The little guys didn't really impact me. They were annoying. So they're going in annoying tab. Sorry. I know you would put all those in remove. Do I need to shift myself over? Hang on. Cover the monkey. Oops. And then monkey. Where am I? Who am I? Okay, next. What is next? Do you remember fighting these?
Yeah, I think I fought them once.
I think they're also a Dark Souls 2 enemy.
Oh.
But they absolutely... Just them bending down their head and just... Boom! That was so fucking funny to me. So many things that I just never expected. So, the big hammer was a nice weapon to get. I hated these guys. I fucking hated these guys.
I think they were fine. They're kind of amusing.
They were funny, and learning that you could just drop on them and kill them instantly was a godsend. But until then, I would constantly get run overed. It was not fun. These guys were shit. Whoa. I would avoid these guys. Why did the... Bro, the music doesn't need to be that... Bro, chill. Oh my god. The music just, like, went up from a 4 to a 10. Bro!
Oh?
The music, it's,
Oh.
just bit into a piece of cilantro. Yeah. right. I'm sorry, Hank. You're gonna have to keep reminding me. My brain went into Elden Ring rank mode. Don't worry, I got it. Just say, hey, you fucker. Listen, I'll keep trying. Hey, you fucker. Exactly. Okay. Next, dragons.
Dragons.
Dragons. What do you think of the dragons? Would you fight them? Would you avoid them?
Yeah. It was just a dragon. All the dragons are fun to fight.
I do agree. Unless it's the Scarlet Rot one.
That's fair.
But that one's a boss. These are just open world dragons, which there's quite a bit of them. I did find them fun once I got the moveset down. Alright, the duelist. There's like 4 of these duelists, so I'll pull them up at once. We'll rate only one of them. Alright, that's not. I don't know where the other duelist went. I think I already deleted them. But there's the hammer duelist, the one I fought on stream, and then the 2 Scarlet Rot versions of them that are in the Snowy Mountain Plateau. I think that they're a pretty fair fight. I wouldn't go out of my way to fight them, but I think that I think they were pretty fun.
Yeah.
Along with the dragons. Alright, these guys. The cannon fodder.
Your average London resident.
Mm-hmm. Free runes, baby!
Yeah, no, basically.
You're not supposed to be there. These guys. The noodle snakes.
Funny. You just snake with arms and legs.
I thought that they were very funny with the stretching out.
The stretchy, yeah.
They were very fun to fight. They weren't bullshit. Nothing like that. I think that they were on the fair side. The magic dragons. Do you remember the magic dragons?
The only magic dragon I remember fighting is the one you fight on Ronnie's quest when you climb the fucking mountain and then you get to the top and he just kind of swoops down at you.
There's 3 of them. There's the one at Ronnie's tower, the one before you go down to give Ronnie her ring, and then the one before the academy ring. I think those are technically bosses. I think they all have boss health bars, but there's 3 of them in the open world. So the magic they did have different movesets. The magic made it a bit more challenging, but I think that they were pretty fun.
Yes.
Snake with wings. Bob, I saw you open Elden Ring yesterday. Or the other day, I don't know when. You're also playing. Did you ever beat the game? Are you starting over? Oh, so these guys aren't meant to be here. Burger King.
Holy shit, it's the king.
They made no significant impact in my life,
magic user,
except
invalid.
when they were clustered, then it was horrifying. They hit me with their book. I know, I'm keeping up an accent versus my ADHD. It's a challenge, dude. You hopped in the nightmare of your old load? Oh god. Finish the game and then do a randomizer. They're so much fun. Yeah. Magic user, annoying. Not remove because I like the Magic Academy. That one was forced. But yeah, oh no, you're not supposed to be here. You're the same guy. You're also not supposed to be here. You're the same guy. You're also not supposed to be here. You're the same guy. You're also not supposed to be here. You're the same guy. Okay, this guy, but on a horse. No points for funny
He's just on a horse.
I thought the horse made him more difficult and more annoying. He is not free runes.
That's fair.
That's just Amelia with heart. Yeah, this is just... the tree sentinels are not here. Into annoying tab they go. That's the guy! That's the guy who took your horse! He's got your horse! Also, you could spare the horse. You don't have to kill the horse they're on.
Oh.
He's a poser. Let that traitor run for... That's fucked up! He's annoying just because he has a horse. That's the same guy, but without a horse. Okay, Godskin Apostle. There is...
I mean, he got the funny stretchy move.
There is one of them that does not have a health bar, so which is why I included them here. I remember my first Elden Ring rage being to Godskin Apostle. That was the first time I did not have fun and I raged quit Elden Ring. But after learning their moveset and realizing I was at the Godskin Apostle at way too low of a level, I think that they're actually pretty fun. I think they have a fair moveset unlike their counterpart. Team Force, oh my god. Speaking of their counterpart, again, there's
Big Boy Rollin'.
There's one of these in the open world that does not have a health bar, or like a boss health bar. And in my current opinion, as I spent over an hour fighting one last night, they are fair and fun, except for one move, and it's the belly bump, and you can't predict it. There's no animation to see it coming. It just happens out of nowhere. So, yeah, I saw something about that they're actually a normal size, but it's just the armor. It's just the skin. It's the god skin. I would fight these for runes, but they are not fun. They're funny. But not fun. Same. So, yeah, my armor's full of fat. I'm trying to eat my burger this whole time. A little bit. Ah, this motherfucker.
Ah, yes, the crab boy.
The Grafted Scion. Fun, but not fun at the same time. Not fun learning.
Yeah.
Once you learned all his movesets and everything, it was pretty easy and pretty fun, but not fun learning. I think he's just going to be a fight for the runes. Oh my god, we have so many.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Why are there so many Elden Ring enemies? Oh, there's the duelist. I don't need you. I don't need you. I ranked the duelist already. I don't need these two. Don't need you. You're also kind of the clay boy. This one! This specific motherfucker!
Big boy.
Do you remember him? This specific one. He is the hardest one in the game due to the fact that he has ankle guards you cannot break. So you have to beat him up full armor on this tiny little cliffside. And he is a magic user as well as a weapon user. He's bullshit. Did you ever fight him, Kanaka?
I don't know. Oh my god.
You would remember if you did. This guy.
Yeah, I don't remember fighting him. I don't
So
remember his
fucking
blue weapon.
annoying. I don't think he's remove, but he is definitely in the annoying tab. He had so much health just because of the armor. Don't need that guy. Don't need that guy. Don't need that guy. Don't need that guy. Oh, the perfumers. Do you remember them with the crossbow with the triple shot?
Yeah.
The bam bam bam, and then they would explode? Fucking avoid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hard avoid. The imps. I remember the first Elden Ring dungeon I walked into. I got by the imps. The imps got me.
Yeah.
And I found it so fucking funny. They're pretty fair, in my opinion. So, into the fun tab they go. We don't need multiple imps. I know that some of the imps do different things, but oh my god, this guy.
Barbarian.
They also have horses, but they're just lurking around and they have this big ass fucking sword. Another piece of cilantro. Yeah, I find them fun. This beast man needs to be smaller. Hang on. Well, I can't fucking do that. Beast man was like one of the first ones, right? I don't remember. He's right here. He needs to be smaller. And then we put this guy in the fun tab. Because, yeah, he was just a big barbarian type guy. Yeah, respect the big sword. Oh, the Kindred of Rot. Oh, their homing abilities. I like them in design. I hate them in every other aspect.
The cum missiles.
The
cum missiles.
I don't like it. They're going in the annoying tab. Also, I can zoom out on stream because I know looks like there's not much room left, but there's more room than you think. There we go. Hate the Kindred of Rot. Big Knight with homing missiles. Once again, a lot of health.
Yeah.
Not really a void, but very annoying. And same with his brother. These guys just existed to make me miserable in Landell.
That's fair.
I don't care about you. The little jars!
Maljar. He's fun.
The small jars, unless they attacked me, I would actively avoid because they didn't do anything to me. But also, yeah, they're fun. They're funny. They're whimsical. They're goofy. Their friend, yeah. But their cousin, the explosive ones. Not
also
fun.
Funny because they run and dive bomb you.
That is true. That is true. They're funny, not fun, but funny. Not friend, bastard even. And then the big jar that would put its arms out and spin in a fucking circle at you. I had the best fucking moment in the sewers when I was going down to Moog in the sewers. There's that long elevator, and right before it, there's a ton of jars. And this guy came and started attacking me, and then he just spinned himself off the edge over the elevator and just died. It was good. It was my favorite jar moment, besides Alexander. What the fuck? What? But I will go out of my way for these jars. Whether it's to fight them, or in general. Pumpkin heads.
Very amusing.
Very fun. Pretty fair. And yeah, pretty amusing. Alright, the magma worms. These guys...
I actually didn't mind fighting them.
I was not a fan of them. Probably because they're big. They're big, they're wide, it's difficult to get in there and not get hit. So I'll put this in the fight avoid. The fight void. Oh, and here's the other flailing archer. The puppet archer. Yes. Very funny, but horrid. Annoying. Remove? I don't know. But definitely annoying. And then, yeah, their brother. The sword ones that would also flail at you. I think, also go here.
Spin.
Very funny, very annoying. No, you guys aren't real. You guys also aren't real. You're not real either. No, you're not real either. Neither are you. My god, what the fuck?
That's the same enemy from the last free slides.
I know. The flower.
That's a big plant. It's not bad.
I would avoid
It's annoying,
them
but it's not bad.
because the poison. No matter what, unless you're ranged or magic, you're getting poisoned. And there's like 8 different kinds of these. You'd get poison, you'd get rotting, you'd get madness, you'd get fucking death. It was awful. What do you mean? What is the word written in after the fact? I don't know what you're talking about. If I could avoid them, I would, but you can't.
Oh, it's just pre-runed.
It's plus runes, yeah. Whimsical flowers, but they will spike you from the sky. Even if you avoid them, so you kind of have to fight them if they're in the way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put them in fight avoid. Baby flower, I'm not even gonna bother. The misbegotten were kind of just fodder in that castle. They're just free runes. The archer misbegottens were pretty annoying, but again, free runes, and I think we don't even need him. Okay, I put this guy in here specifically. Did these ever cause you a problem?
No, he's just a man.
No, these are the teleporting ones.
Alright, so you run up to stab him, he teleports, you run up to stab him again.
And he teleports again. He keeps glintstoning you from the trees. He is so fucking annoying. He gets shoved in the annoying tab. Put over here. Jailed. I don't think we need those guys. They're only in one small section. These 3.
I barely remember them.
I was gonna say, I barely remember them, but what I do remember is this one caused me issues. The other 2, no. The other 2, I'm actually gonna just delete. This one, I wouldn't avoid, But I don't want to fight her, but I wouldn't avoid her. So I think she just goes in annoying. Oh my god. Yeah, this is why she's there, is because she would be on Ant back. And they had so much health. What do you think, Kanaka?
He's just a funny guy riding it.
Yes, but fighting them is fucking annoying. So
yeah, you just stab him a bunch.
She's got a whip, and the ant's biting you.
And you can also have a whip.
I don't have
an
ant.
ant, but you can also have a whip.
Honestly, I would put them between fight and fun just because the challenge. But I was not a fan of Antland. The omens were so thick. They're in the sewer. There's a few outside the sewers.
Yeah, they're in.
I don't think I had any issues with them really. I think they were relatively fun. They're just thick.
Yeah.
So, in the thick category. Oh, I don't need both of them. They do different attacks, but whatever. Apparently, this is not an Alabaster Lord. This is an Onyx Lord. I think it's the same thing, though, so I'm just going to delete him. That's the singing bat. It does the same thing as the regular bats. You! I would go out of my way to fight these. Because no matter what, they have homing bubbles. And their doots kill you, no matter what. But I would go out of my way to fight them. Because they're also really fucking funny and pretty easy.
Yeah.
I would go out of my way to fight them. And, yeah, there's the little ones as well. Which I think if we just have the big one, it's fine. The perfumers, we kind of talked about them. We don't need those. These. Do you remember these specific ones?
Yes, I do.
In Moog's area, when you're running up the fucking thing, and you're like, oh, there's just little guys, I'll run by them. Suddenly, 6 of them are screaming at you, exploding in blood. These are so fucking funny. But they are also very, very annoying when you're just trying to get by. But your first time there, they're so fucking funny. I think since I did say run by, I'm gonna put them in the avoid tab. Because they just don't contribute to anything. You just kill them so that you don't die. The boy.
Big boy.
Annoying. I hate the tree spirits. Holy shit. But is it remove worthy?
Nah, it's just annoying.
I did get his movesets down pretty easily. So yeah, I think annoying. You go there. Behind my head. I have to scooch over a little bit. And we got... Ah! We still have quite a bit of room to go over there, but... Okay. Those never impacted my life, so I'm gonna delete them. That guy... I love his design. I know, it's fucking Elden Ring, okay? All it means is gonna be extra. I like this guy's design. He never impacted my life, but he scared me every time I saw him. So I think I wouldn't go out of my way to fight him, but he is just kind of free runes.
Yeah.
That guy made no impact in my life.
Goblin.
I already had that guy. This guy, that's the Kindred of Rot, but he can't move, so I'm just gonna delete that guy. This motherfucker.
Bigger goblin.
This is the monstrosity that haunts my nightmares. This is the worst game. The worst game. The worst enemy in the fucking game. This is horrid. Yeah, exactly. No, this guy is not fun. This is the worst game. No, this is the worst fucking enemy, and anytime I saw them, I avoided them unless I had to get through them. They flail, they spit poison at you, they teleport, they disappear, they rise underneath you. Yeah, this is just, why would you ever? Why? This is the worst enemy in the fucking game. And whenever I played online, anytime I would walk up to an area, it would just say monstrosity ahead. And it's this motherfucker. This is the monstrosity, and that's what I call it. Now, my issue with these is they're scattered about. You know, you fight one of them, it's really fucking annoying. Then you get to the fucking Halig tree, and there is 4 in a row. You can end up aggroing all 4 if you're not careful. But no, it's awful. What are they? I don't even know what they are. They don't have any lore. I've read as much as I can about them. There's nothing. They're just there. They're just fucking monstrosities. I'm very passionate about these guys. These guys haunt my nightmares. Fucking... There we go. Remove. Kill. What? Is this the fucking Halo theme? What the hell? That's what it sounded like. There's only one of those guys. I don't care. These guys...
Here.
Didn't really do too much. I think I nuked them down before they could do their explosion.
Yeah.
I think it was just free runes at that point. Ah. The lightning tier. Free runes. But also annoying because if you weren't careful, you would just get kamikazed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, put them in.
Annoying.
Yeah. Ah, these are even more fucking annoying because they have a shield.
Because they have a shield.
They're the same ones, but they have a fucking shield. Remove. The blobs don't need to know how to use a shield. These are so fucking funny. Have you seen the video of the guy sneaking up behind the ball and it just turns around and boops him off?
Yes, I have.
It's so fucking funny. Sentient ball. Into the funny tab.
Fun.
Into the funny. It's so fucking funny. Skeleboners. I would say annoying just because you had to, kill them twice. But that's not that bad. I think that they're just kind of free runes. At some point, you would just start avoiding them, though. Okay, bro, the music. Okay. It's more Skeleboners. We don't need to see all the Skeleboners. Except this Skeleboner. It's different because this guy twirls at you. Do you remember his twirl?
No, I don't remember the skeletons twirling.
No, they jumped at you and twirled in a circle, and they would sometimes just go directly past you. There we go. I thought that that was so fucking funny. They're annoying, but very funny, so into the funny tab. We're almost done, kind of. There's so many here. We don't need you. The trolls, I put so many different trolls. Hang on, I'm only gonna keep this troll. Not that troll. This troll right here. The trolls, you could chop at their ankles. This one knows how to use a sword, though. I think that was the most scary part. But otherwise, these are pretty easy, and I would kind of go out of my way to get them because I gave a lot of runes in the early game. Damn, we should change this from a fun rating to would I kill these for runes? Those guys didn't really matter. The gargoyles, the actual standing gargoyles, were so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
So into the annoying tab they go. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Wait, is this? Oh my god, I fixed it. Ugh, I did not sneeze. Hang on, let me adjust this the placement so we can get more room here. Though clearly the solution is don't put as much stuff, idiot. Okay, next, these are the militia. I'll only do one of them. Yeah, I put all three. These are the little guys that ambush you from nowhere. They did not impact me unless it was in a cave.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think I would give these guys...
They just kind of swung their flail at you, didn't they?
They jumped, they used,
yeah.
smoke, and then they would backstab you. So I think they go into the... What's that category? Avoid. No, I think they go into the annoying category. And then... I had to put him in here. If you missed this guy, he was the bane of your existence. Yeah. I would go out of my way to kill him. This is the torch guy. This is the other torch guy I was telling you about. You never got torched like this? You never went up to kill him and he swung his torch at you and you just got, oh.
No, not really.
Remove him from the game. He is so unnecessary. Like in every Souls game. Oh, the worm face! What do you think about the worm face?
I don't like them.
They vomit death at you. And then bash their head, and then they bore you, unironically. Their death animation is you get swallowed. They definitely go into the avoid category. Is that it? Yep, there it is. We're up to 2. Okay. Oh, we already did the blob. Nope, we don't need that guy. Nope, don't need that one. But this one! Kanaka.
Bear.
Rune Bear.
What about it?
What do you think of the Rune Bear?
Like, scary the first time, but after that, it was kind of easy.
I liked the Rune Bears a lot. They were pretty predictable after a couple attempts. So I would go out of my way to fight them because they had chances to drop stuff. But this Rune Bear. Do you remember this Rune Bear?
Roughly?
The snowy Rune Bear. Where it's just a guy digging in the snow and then you attack it and he's a fucking huge Rune Bear.
No, I don't remember.
That is the hardest Rune Bear in the game and he is awful. It is, we got him on like one of our randomizers we tried is we hit a guy that was stuck in the floor and then he turned into a Rune Bear. But this guy is awful. Into the trash. Remove. I'm not biased towards bears, because fuck this one. Oh, we don't need you. Don't need you. Even though they do attack you, don't need you. Don't need you. What about him? The
He's just a little guy.
The basilisk that's in every Souls game.
He's just a little guy.
These are one of my favorite enemies. Just because they're so consistent. They just get reused and I like them. I think they're fun.
Yeah, that's fair. They're just little guys.
Alright, but the big crab.
Not just a crab.
The big crab. The big crab would smash anytime I got near it, so I would actively avoid it.
Yeah, I think I avoid them too.
Into the avoid category you go. Oh god. Just the ants by itself. When I went into that cave, I was thoroughly upset. I have a big fear of bugs, as you know, and these guys were not. They were not. I personally say remove.
That's fair.
Now the ants
Bigger
with
ant.
the shields also remove. All of these are going to be ants, and I'm going to say remove on all of them. The
bigger ant.
Remove. Actually, no. Sorry. I remember specifically, if you killed these ones, they would drop Newman runes. I would go out of my way to kill these. They gave a lot of runes.
That's fair.
So, I'm actually going to put them in here. I would go out of my way to kill them. Not because they're fun, but because they gave me money. And then the flying ones.
Flying ant.
Out of here. Hell.
Flying enemy.
Be gone. Crustacean.
Lobster. Cue the blue lobster noise.
Oh my god. I would avoid the fuck out of these. I can't with their sniper spit.
That's fair.
Oh my god.
Actually, just a Pokemon of a goddamn water hydro pump move. Just fuck you over there.
And they were also in the snowy mountains. Why are you there? What the fuck? I don't understand. Remove. Actually, no, not remove because they were funny. Avoid. Yeah, see? See?
There he is. There he is, the blue lobster.
Oh my god. Ah, okay. These birds. I would also avoid.
Yeah.
Because when you first get to Caelid, they're everywhere and they're very difficult. So, no. Oh, it's the same thing but blood. Rat.
Rat.
The rats, they were either really easily taken care of, or you absolutely got fucked over by 8 of them. There was no in between. I liked them. I think they were funny and fun.
Yeah.
Rats are in every Souls game. I think this is just, these are just frenzied rats. The land octopus.
They're funny.
They are funny. Anelia taught me how to deal with them because they have such low poise. I would just have to heavy attack them and then I could kill them in one shot. You would frump them.
Yep.
Because before that, I was just swinging and I hated them so much.
You can also cut off their tendies.
Yep, that too. I miss the... In Dark Souls, it's Dark Souls 1. You could cut off limbs and you'd get special stuff.
Oh.
I miss that. They were fun. The land squirts. They didn't impact me at all. I was just... That's their names!
I don't believe you and I don't care.
Their actual names is land squirt. I didn't even bother with these guys. I would just avoid them.
Yeah.
There's the land squirts and the giant land squirts. Oh.
Snail.
That's the slug. The snail's a different thing, trust me.
Close enough.
Slug didn't impact. I think I would just kill him.
Yeah.
Here's the snail.
Skeleton snail.
These also didn't really have an impact. The glintstone ones were annoying sometimes. Other than that, they're just normal enemies. They were very cool in design, so I like them, so I'll fight them. The next one, on the other hand, kill. Murder.
Yeah?
This is the spirit caller one. This is the one that hides in the shadows, invisible, and spirit calls things. Like the God-skin duo in a cave. So, no, this removed from the game. Yeah, it's funny the first time, but after that, it's just annoying. No, die. Oh, so this is the Warhawks, except this one makes the fire with its face. It doesn't need a barrel.
Yeah, yeah.
These are absolutely worse. But they are very funny, but absolutely terrible. Remove. The D-Rex.
I think they're funny. I like them.
I think I like them too. They're just very intimidating at first. Right there.
Just like if they kind of just bash their head to the ground and charge.
Yeah. We're almost done. These guys did not impact my life at all. I would avoid them because they just...
Didn't even realize they could attack at first.
Yep. I would just avoid them because they serve no purpose. And those are the same guys, so we don't care. Those are the same... Well, no. They were the same. They just exploded. Jellyfish I would avoid because the jellyfish are good. The jellies are children. The red jellies are a different story. Which one's avoid? This one's avoid. We don't need to rank the turtle or the dog. We can rank this dog though. I think this is specifically the skywolf. But still.
Skywolf's funny.
Skywolves are so fucking funny. The dogs, they mean nothing really unless there's a huge pack of them, and even then, it's pretty easy to deal with, so I would just put them in the kill death category. Oh, but this dog.
Big pupper.
Oh, the Red Wolf of Radagon dog. He was fun as a boss, but then in the open world he was so much worse. Annoying.
That's fair.
Hard annoying category. We don't need the scarab. We don't need that scarab either.
Just gotta...
Mausoleum, because they are technically an enemy.
Very amusing.
I would go out of my way to kill him. Or not kill him, but knock him down. Because, well, they served a good purpose, but they are very funny. I'll put them in the both category, the in-between. Discovering that you could kill these guys. Kill it. Yes. Was the greatest... I don't know. It was the best thing that I ever learned, that you could kill these guys. Holy shit, the chariots caused me so much pain. Yes, they give you stuff. They give you good stuff. God, I wonder in my randomizer, whenever I go down to them, if the chariots will be there or if it'll be something else. Can I see the chariots in the open world? I don't know. Go out of my way to kill, though. Absolutely. They don't deserve life. I would avoid these.
Those are the electric orbs, aren't they?
Yeah, they just are around, and if you get near them, they explode. So yeah, I would just avoid them. If I get a chariot in a fucking military camp, I'm never going back there. These are technically enemies. Just not gonna worry about that. Okay. What do you think about these guys?
I don't think they were that annoying, especially if you were actually prepared for them, but...
I have learned to like them because of Dark Souls. Because the first boss that you fight, the Asylum Demon, is him. He is just the Asylum Demon. The exact same movesets, and they're everywhere. I hated them at first, but their movesets are so simple. Just the different, like, elements that they have. Like, the rot one's kind of shitty. But other than that, these are pretty fun, and I would go out of my way to fight them. Put you right there. Yeah, the Asylum, it's just the Asylum Demon. Those guys really don't matter. The Omen Killers. These guys were annoying, but not annoying enough to avoid.
Yeah.
Because he was a mini-boss, but he's also in the open world. So I think he just goes into the annoying category. 2 more for the base game, Kanaka.
Oh boy.
The...
Giant.
I'd say this one, he's got his ankles exposed.
You see, I just blasted the scene from Attack on Titan, where they have to charge them on their horses. Yeah, just...
I would kill him. I'd go out of my way to kill him.
That speech just in my head. Yeah.
And then the last one is the Archer one. Archer one is really funny because, yes, you could be like, oh, he's aiming at me. I'm going to avoid it. I'm going fast enough, but he has pinpoint accuracy tracking. And you just get knocked off your horse. Also go out of my way to kill. But, there we go. That's the base game. That's a lot of base game enemies. Honestly...
It's a lot of boys.
More in the fun than I thought. The annoying looks accurate. A lot of the enemies are just fucking annoying. But that is the base game. And now... the Shadow of the Erdtree is much less. There's a lot less of them.
That's just a goat gamer.
That's the frenzy goat that would chase you down and scream at you. In the whatever they're called. The area where Torrent was too scared to go. These guys are annoying. I avoided them.
That's fair.
I'm gonna put them in the avoid category. We can make these much bigger since it's the DLC. The Grave Birds. What do you think about the Grave Birds, Kanaka?
I don't like them.
I didn't like them either until... If it's a one-on-one, they're okay, but the second there's another one, it's over. I would consider them annoying. Oops. These guys.
That's just a man over knife.
No, this is they're in the Jar Village. What are they called? It starts with a P. They're the ones that chop up the shamans and shove them in the jars. The Potents? I don't know. These guys were relatively easy. They just had a big knife. I thought they were fun. There was a lot of them, and they were all naked with a knife. What do you think?
I mean, fun just because it's such a neat concept of having to stealth around it, but
You could kill them.
I mean, yeah, but you're not supposed to.
No, you get a talisman for killing them. There's loot to be had. I like these guys, and I did go out of my way to kill them. After I killed Radon, I went out of my way and murdered them all as revenge because they murdered me. So, I did like their concept too, adding a stealth, but it just felt weird. I would fight these guys. These guys just were runes.
Yeah.
They were big, they hurt, but they were runes. We take runes. These guys were funny. I wasn't expecting a fucking cannon. So these guys go into the funny category. A little bigger.
Cannon goblin.
Ugh. The jar innards. What do you think of the jar innards, Kanaka?
I don't like them.
I like them until they launched their innards outwards at you.
Yeah.
And pulled you in. I don't think this is a remove, but this is definitely a not avoid either. I guess annoying. I like the design and the concept, but holy shit. A girl can only take so much. These motherfuckers, though.
They fucking suck.
The remove. Why are they there? They're just everywhere, on the wall, in random fucking locations. I don't like them. They don't deserve life. These guys existed. I'd kill him. They also had the skidoo fragments for you.
Yeah.
I forgot I even put those in there. Remove?
Yeah.
I am not a fan of whenever I walked into the fucking, where the Divine Beast is or whatever, walking in that doorway and the scorpions just up in the air, Scorpions trigger my bug issue. I think they trigger your arachnophobia.
Yeah, they did.
They are called spider scorpions, so. And they fly! They have flying versions. What do you think about these guys? They were everywhere in Mesmer's castle. Would you avoid or would you remove? Or annoy?
Remove. They suck.
I wouldn't remove them. They were a good challenge, but yeah, they were fucking annoying. I put them in a nice in between. Oh, these guys. They were not fun, but I fought them because they would chase you down if you didn't.
That's fair.
So, he's gonna go into the fight category. And the different levels of those guys, oh my god. Oh, the flies. I'm kind of indifferent to them. What'd you say?
I don't really remember the flies.
The man flies? Oh, they were everywhere. I'm kind of indifferent to them. The only issue I'd have is if I got grabbed by them, immediate vor. It was not fun. But I wouldn't avoid them and fight them. Is that a third one? Yep.
Yeah.
I think they go into the fight. Oh, what are these called? Fuck, what are they? Blood fiends. They were just kind of there. I don't really remember them doing too much. They're just kind of there, and I was able to knock them down pretty easily. I think I just pop those into the fight category. What do you think of the hippo?
Hippos are fucking funny.
The hippos were pretty fun, and yeah, fucking funny. It's just a hippo.
Canon to real life heroes. Hippos just, yeah, hippo sees you, it's probably just gonna run you down and maul you. It's not gonna give a fuck.
I like them a lot. I would go out of my way. I did avoid them at first due to the fact that there were 2 of them in one area. But then I realized they gave me, what was it? The Skidoo fragments and something else. I don't remember. I love these guys. I will not fight them. They're so cute.
They're funny.
They have little legs underneath the ground. The tiny itty bitty legs, and I love them. So they're going in the fun category. And whenever you do fight them, it's like that one guy from Sweet Home where his head's all swollen.
Yeah.
It looks like that guy. No.
That's just the bird, but in human form. No, die.
This is it. Whoa.
God, what have you done?
Everything wrong. God. Yeah, this guy, he's not fun. Not fun at all. Avoid and annoying. Get these out of here.
Yeah.
God, they were so fucking annoying. Remove and annoying. Just the fact that I was like, yeah, I'll avoid them. I don't need to kill them. And then they drop crystal tear fragments. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just... Ugh. I don't even remember these guys.
It's just a man with a knife.
That's just a wizard.
Wizard immediately invalid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wizard, die. I think I did confess to you that I'm playing a wizard in Avowed, but that's because it's so unique.
It's because you're also a bitch.
I'm a warrior wizard, though, actually. I've got a sword and a shield, too. Oh, these guys! A tier.
You're just petting his lava slime.
Exactly. These guys are so fun and funny. Their weak spot is literally their asshole.
Yeah.
These go right here. They're good guys. The Inquisitors. What do you think?
They were in that one fight with the bigger thing, weren't they?
The bigger Inquisitor?
Yeah, the bigger Inquisitor. Yeah.
There was one that was a boss, and these guys are in the open world in front of Midra.
Yeah.
I would avoid them, just because they just weren't worth it. And the last one, So wait.
What an image.
This is the guy.
When she don't stop sucking.
This is the guy that when you're going up the stairs to fight Radon, he's the one that's like summoning shit out of the sky to knock you down or whatever, and if you don't make it in time, you die, and you have to go up behind him and kill him. He summons shit. He is so fucking annoying. But I do go out of my way to kill him, but he's not worth to fight. He's not even a fight. He's just sitting there singing.
That's fair.
Absolutely kill annoying. God. There's so many more enemies in the annoying category. It changed to like some lo-fi shit. I can't have that playing. Good thing that's the last of it. But that is, that Shadow of the Erd Tree, baby. Oh god. There's more enemies, and I'll do bosses later on. But I wanted to do the enemies specifically because the randomizer brings more enemies and bosses to me. And anytime I see something, I'm like, oh fuck, I hate that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Monstrosity will never not be the worst enemy. Look at he.
What an image.
You can count the pixels. Mods, pixelate this man.
The most pixelated pog face you could ever see.
Wow, they're compared to the base game, there's so little. Look at that. Yeah, unique enemies at least. Even though the blood fiends are just kind of reused, and so are the birds. Even the imps. Okay. Anyways, that is the stream. I just wanted to do that. Is there anybody online that I want to raid? If not, I will just end and start uploading to YouTube. Because that is what I do. Do you have anybody online, Kanaka, to raid?
I can look real quick.
Raid Kanaka. Start Atomfall right now.
What? Yep.
Thank you guys for hanging out, though. I wanted to do this Elden Ring tier list because I wanted to rank them myself. Whoa, London be upon ye. Oh shit, wait, why did I... We'll have both of them overlapped.
Shinashi is playing Elden Ring. That's on my following live list.
Who? She on mine too?
I don't know, someone on here.
Wait. Oh. Well, if I can type the name, sure, we'll go. We ball. Give me the name. My god, it's 3:28. Guess I did spend like 30 minutes dicking around trying to get my thing to work. Hank, no! Are you giving me the name, Kanaka?
Oh, I thought you had it. My apologies.
No, give me the fucking name. I wonder if you as a mod could start a raid, Hank. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna go raid them. You said they're playing Elden Ring?
Yeah.
We love Elden Ring. I say we. I love Elden Ring. You fucking hate it. Alright, anyways. Time to raid. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll catch y'all later. Goodbye!